Okay. Hopefully I don't sound too bad, but let me let me try to explain this. First, you want to go to a class that you're not going to use. So take one of the jobs, or yeah, like for instance, I used Rogue because Ninja is separate. So you can use the hotbars for Rogue to do this. Um, but basically, you want to take all your classes and hang on, let me find the rest of the bars I'm using. Oh, okay, there we go. So you want to take the classes and put them all on a separate hotbar like this. And then go to the macro thing. And here's the button. And the way that works is so right here's hotbar 7 and hotbar 6. And hotbar 7 is where all these buttons are. I put all these buttons right here on hotbar 7. And then 6 is where it gets kind of tricky, because if I click on one of these, it shows something different down here in hotbar 6. And the reason for that is because of these macros right here. So hotbar display 6 on just means that now this hotbar is going to be showing. That's the same for every one of these buttons. It says display 6 on. And then the second part of it is hotbar copy rogue 5 share 6. So when I press this button, it's taking the hotbar 5 from the rogue, which is this one, and it's putting it on hotbar 6. Or like my healers is rogue 4, which is this is the 4th hotbar in rogue, and it's sharing it to the 6th one. And melee DPS hotbar copy rogue 3 share 6, which is this one down here. It's 3, 2. So basically, all it's doing is it's copying the hotbar 2 from the rogue class and sharing it on hotbar 6, and that's why this hotbar can change no matter what class or what button I press. It'll be something different. And then this is just a miscellaneous fucking, I don't know what I do this for, but and then, but just to make it a little easier, because it is kind of hard to explain, I will just go over each of the buttons, and then you can pause it to see what you have to type in. If you just copy everything I have right here, then you'll be able to do it pretty easy. Just make sure that you're on a class like Rogue or Conjurer or something that's not an actual job. So this is the button that I was using to hide all that shit. Like if I press it again, it'll bring back up my buttons down here in my duty list. And then the menu button. I was using hotbars 6, 7, and I think this is 8. But yeah. And then the crafters. Okay. And then to make all that work, hang on, I gotta find it. I'm real bad at navigating this. Shit. Okay, so don't pay attention to the cross hotbar. That's for controller. But I have hotbars. The only ones that I have shared, you want to make sure that none of like the 3 hotbars that you use, because it'll be using this one, and then this one and this one. These two. You want to make sure these 3 are shared. So for me, I used 6, 7, and 8, but you can use 8, 9, and 10, or 1, 2, and 3, or whatever you want to use for shared. But you want to make sure those ones are shared before you do any of this, because if you don't, it'll just delete everything. But yeah, you want to have at least 3 hotbars that are shared, And then if you run out of hotbars on like if you want to put more buttons up here, and you run out of bars for like the rogue class, you can switch to another one like conjurer or something to use the rest of them. But that's pretty much it. And then the other thing though is if you change anything, like if I go to a different class that's not rogue, and say I take this button and I put it down here. If you click on this stuff again, the button's going to go right back. It's still down here, but now it's back up here again because I didn't change it on the rogue class, which is the, I don't know what the fuck this is doing right here. But, yeah. That's it.